But the moral of the story is it's a system. I have a system down for creating that product. I have a system down for marketing that product, right? And now I have a system too for follow-up. That's a lot of manual on me, right? So everybody signs up, I go through the same process.
Mhm.
But I can hire somebody to do that eventually.
Mhm.
So that's why advertising works. Advertising is your door knocking without door knocking. In
Alright.
fact, I have door knocking going on right as we speak this second. I am paying for a LinkedIn ad right now to do its magic for me.
So what has changed for you that you're paying for LinkedIn advertisements again? Was it successful last time?
Ooh, it, it was not successful in a sense, right? So, last time I was uneducated. So you got to understand your platform. You got to understand it. And so from that time to this recent time, I spent a lot of time in LinkedIn help and their their courses and stuff about how LinkedIn advertisements work, right?
Mhm.
And why does it work? And I understand Facebook a little bit better because I've been working with Facebook for a longer time. And so I had to understand like what is LinkedIn, how they're different, and what's the best way to target and so on and so forth. What's the best way to create creative and how much creative do you create, right? And how do you get your best bang for your buck and what's the process?
Mhm.
Here's the deal. I've made almost 100% of my money on LinkedIn, like facts. Like LinkedIn is the best for what I do. And if you're in the business, the B2B world, this there's nothing beating it. But the the pitch slap DMs or slash emails, right? It's crap, right? No,
That's I am not receptive to that. Maybe
no,
there are people who are. I don't know those people
I
because
don't know
they
those people either, right? In fact,
have.
I just respond now with a fish, right? For pitch for the old fish slap back with the Merc days. And so
Wait, what
like
do you mean? You respond back and you're like, "Hey, I'm
no,
glad to hear
no,
from you. Would
with
you
an
like
icon,
coaching?"
no, with an icon with a fish. Uh
Is that is that emotionally satisfying for you?
it is emotionally satisfying. A couple times I dig into them, right? Because I go, well, I'll spend 30 seconds. Let me research your profile. Boom, 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 boom. And then I'll respond with feedback by why they're untrustworthy on this platform and why it will never happen. One guy I did it on, and I thought he was a bot or a scam artist, came back, is actually a transitioning security forces guy, right? I was like, "Oh, you're a real person." And just the way he responded, I could tell that it was real, and he has no experience on the platform, da da da. I was like, "Awesome, dude! I'm here for you. Let me help you. I just retired. Da da da. Here's my phone number. Text me your details, and we'll set up a call." Totally. This is after I tore his stuff up. Like I tore it up hard. Um. Anyway, so business ownership is about systems and processes.
Mhm.
It is not about doing the thing. So if you're the one doing the thing all the time, like in it, doing the thing, you're not a business owner, you're just an employee for yourself. And so the mind shift that you asked about is about me realizing that and going, I need to systemize my marketing.
Mhm.
And why we resist the shit that works. Nike, uh, Weight Watchers, any TV commercial out there now, YouTube commercials, like commercials work, right? Ads are a thing on purpose. Um, it's just my ignorance of how ads work. One, how ads work on LinkedIn. Two, that was making me unsuccessful and gun shy, right? Of spending any money in that domain because I'm still spending money. Like if I'm marketing myself, for whatever free way I'm doing for free. It ain't free. Just about spending my time,
Mhm.
right, every day doing the thing. For case in point, I do have a thing I do. On Thursday nights, I do a LinkedIn audio event. I had last one, I had about 170 people register, 20 stay in the room for the whole time,
Nice.
but that's not where the money's made. The money's made in the follow-up.
Mhm.
So I go back to all the people that registered and I hit them up. Hey, if you want the show notes, come to buy this newsletter. Da 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 da. You missed the show. It's all going to be here, and then I connect with them as well. So I had like 67 or something new connections, and a lot of hits, a lot of feedback on my landing page. It was great, right? I got everything I wanted out of it. But that's me spending hours,
But you
cut
doing the
paste.
work.
You know what I mean? Doing the work. Um, what I have going on right now with LinkedIn ads is me understanding LinkedIn ads. I go, well, I want to use like which ad type do I want to use? And I chose dynamic ads for what I want to do. Dynamic ads are when you're on LinkedIn on your desktop, you'll see in the upper right hand corner your face with another business. And there'll be like a little bit of copy up front and a little bit of an action statement, whatever, on the bottom. It's very small, right? It's like 50 characters and then 70 characters. And that's it. Type of thing. That's all you get. And I like that idea because it's small. I don't have to do a lot of graphics, right? And for what I'm trying to do, and where am I doing awareness? Am I doing conversions? Am I doing direct sales? There's like LinkedIn breaks down all their stuff, like type of ad you want to use and how it
Mhm.
connects to the output of that. Anyway, this is my education, right? My education is going through all this. And so actually for this one, I created 5 different creatives, 5 different versions of the ad that are being deployed under the one ad campaign. And so so I do all 5. At the end of the week, I get to see which one of these 5 did the best. And then that's feedback to why people are coming to like what is most attractive. I don't know, like I'll be an idiot. And this like I think a lot of people, a lot of business owners are kind of fool themselves a little bit because they think they know it. They think they understand their audience so well, right? With no data, by the way. And so this is just me collecting data for $100 for a week on which of these creatives resonate best that
Mhm.
convert the clicks to the landing page. Now, that's one point of measure. Oh, impressions is first, clicks are best. That's all the ad can do. Now, when I get to my landing page, I check that data, right? And if people actually convert, right, and they go from the landing page to the order page, that means my landing page is good, my order pages needs work, right? If they get to the thank you page and they bought the product, right? How many of those did that? And I can trace back to which ad did the best on that.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you talk about like, well, so what's the point of the ads? It's about data collection. It's about data,
Mhm.
right? My big change in my brain was I'm going to stop assuming I know everything, and I'm doing some recon.
Yeah. Yeah. So figuring out what your ideal market is looking for, and then more than what they're looking for, what they're willing to engage with,
Hmm.
and converting what they're willing to engage with into the thing that gets their attention and holds their attention and convinces them to buy.
Right. And what's
Mm.
important about this is that I'm trying to be a business owner, which means all I'm trying to do is feed it with some money. And the system, the full system, right? The ad to landing to the order to the purchase, right?
Mhm.
All that happens automatically in the background. And I just can focus on the product for now, right? Which
Yeah.
I have a system for the product too. right? The system for the product is these Thursday LinkedIn events. Those are the keystone, right? So I spend Monday through Thursday developing the newsletter business journal. I make it ahead of time, right? And when it's ready, I set it to go on Friday night at 8 p.m. or 6 p.m. Central. And then when I do the audio event, I record the audio event now. I don't record it on LinkedIn, record it on this, right? Do a little bit of trimming. The program I'm using allows me to create blogs. So what I do is I set up a blog and I upload the audio to the blog. And then I link the blog inside the journal or the email. Right. So now they have access to the actual audio as well.
Mhm.
Because I use my phone to do the audio event. Because LinkedIn is weird. It works best like that way.
That's odd.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
I guess everyone has a cell phone, but
yeah,
does
it,
I
it's
guess I
just
guess not everyone has a computer.
it's just the way it works. I don't know. It's just best. But the moral of the story is it's a system. I have a system down for creating that product. I have a system down for marketing that product. Right. And now I have a system too for follow-up. That's a lot of manual on me. Right. So everybody signs up, I go through the same process.
Mhm.
But I can hire somebody to do that eventually. Right. And I'm feeding somebody to do the follow-up for me. So I
Mhm.
can just not focus. So the less things I can focus on, the less things I have to do, the better. Right, across the board. And if I had a small team with me, I would work with that small team and we would build out these things, 4, 5, 6, 10, whatever, build them out together. And then all I have to do is execute Thursday night.
Mhm.
Right? Click record. I already know what I'm going to say. It's right there. It's already written. Right? Hit the key points of this, expand based on my experience. It's all ready. It's done.
It sounds like a good system.
It should. Well, the point is two system,
Yeah.
right? And I have not done that for a very long time. So all this is in line to your question, like why LinkedIn ads? It's
Mhm.
not about the ads. It's about the fact that the ads are a system, right? And we just gotta get over it. You know,
Mm.
that's the problem, right? We gotta get over it. We as business owners need to get over it.